Bow Wow. What do we talk about, man? Welcome back to D-Hayes Production. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys love the movie, make sure you guys subscribe to my other channels. And also like, comment, share this. You know, let's get it. Shad Moss, Bow Wow. He dropping an album this year. He's saying his last album. Is it gonna flop or is it gonna blow? It depends on who he's working with. If he's working with Pippin for most of the album, that stuff's gonna flop. Let's be honest here, because all his tracks when he was working with Pippin don't even reach over 1 million views. That My Pain song, it was produced, I think, by somebody else. That has at least 1 million. And it came out in 2021. I still play that My Pain song by Bow Wow. It's pretty dope. But he's working with JD, and there's a few Pippin produced tracks on there. The album's gonna blow. Bow, if you working with JD on this album, your last album, you have to work with JD. It only makes sense. Otherwise, it's gonna flop. You have to promote it. You're good at promos. You know what to do. You can make a comeback. Still got the bars, still got the flow, still got the voice, the delivery. The beats with Pippin, I like it, Pippin beats, but the, quality of the song don't be all that great, You don't be talking about nothing, it be weirdness. But other than that, like I've heard you said, this one's gonna be more lyrical. It's gonna be more about your life and mostly about your exes. I don't agree that every song should be about your exes. Make your last album at least 21 tracks. Not no 10 track. No, you don't go out like that. Make an album. 21. Add some bonuses. After that, if you need to. That's how you go out with a bang. Quality content. Get a few about pimping. Not everything have to be about your ex. Have them, basketball songs, go into your old Bow Wow pocket. Get your party songs. The ones with Pippin, you should be talking all your ish. This, people, The other ones, you should be talking about your ex. The first 5 songs talking about your ex. Mix it up. Go to the R&B pocket where you have R&B singers. Squash with Sierra. Get Sierra on there. If you can't get Sierra, get Tinashe or however her name is. Get her on there. Get Danny Lee on there. Danny Lee, whatever her name is. Get her on there. Gotta get a big artist on there too. You can't just be by yourself now, because nobody's gonna listen. Polo G, get him on there. Roddy Ricch, get your homeboy Soulja Boy. Gotta have a song with Omarion. Gotta get T-Pain and Chris Brown on there too. Those are 7 people I just named. If you want to go classic, grab Dbandz. Have to grab Dbandz. Also grab Missy Elliott. If you want to go more classic, you have to get some of 3-6. Get Juicy J on there. Other than that, those are like 10 artists I just named. If you can't get none of the classic people, you want to roll with none but new school, you got Polo G. You got to get Lil Baby on there. If you don't have Lil Baby on your album, it's over. Get Dirk. Get Youngboy on there. Got Dirk and Youngboy on your... I know those two have static right now. Y'all heard that new Youngboy song. You know they got static. If you get both Dirk and Youngboy on your album, and they both got static, woo! Everybody gonna be listening. You go create a buzz. You gotta get Lil Baby on there. You gotta get Polo G. Those 5. I know you have the money for those features. Polo G, Lil Baby, DaBaby, Youngboy, Dirk. 5 new school rappers. Now R&B, Chris Brown, T-Pain. Those 2 you can get. Omarion. Gotta get a female. Tinashe, whatever her name is. SZA. 10 features so far. Okay. Let's keep it going. Old school. Dbandz. You gotta be on there. This your last album. 21 tracks. The Brat has to be on there. It's 11 tracks so far. The rest, those rest of the tracks, it's to yourself. Oh, also add Soulja Boy. It's 8. I mean, those 10 tracks are to yourself. Whatever you say. And mix it up. Don't have all your features first. Don't have all the songs to your ex. Even with these features on there, you can't still mention your exes. Some of them can be pimping beats. I'm not saying, Bow, that everything has to be pimping beats. I mean, nothing has to be pimping. All JD, no. Mix it up. Go with Take Keith. You have the money for that. I know you do. You're not broke like these vlogs say. You're just showing out. Don't get YK or Cyrus. He gonna owe you. You gotta get Lil Baby on there. If Lil Baby or Dub Baby, if none of those babies on there, it's not gonna click. It's not gonna click. I just stuttered. What the heck? It's not gonna click. Chop it up with Sierra, like I said earlier. Get her on there. She can't get on there. Oh well. You can still get those features. JD has great productions. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. It's like Eminem and Dre. When Eminem started working with Dre, his albums were not going that well. Music to Be Murdered By, he had some produced by Dre. Revival, none of them was produced by Dre. Kamikaze, none of them was produced by Dre. Music to Be Murdered By, Side B. Half of them was produced by Eminem, some by Dre. And D.A. got that dope. I can think of, yeah. Other than that, if you're coming with your album this year, it gotta go out with a bang. You have to have those features in there. If you ain't got Lil Baby or The Baby on there, get Polo G. If you don't got Polo G, you have none of those features on there. It's done. You have to have those. It better not be no 10 track. It better not be no 10 track album. If this your last album, no 10 track album. Because you said this back in 2019. No 10 track album. Not all by pimping. Not all by yourself. Because it's not going to go the way you think it would go. If you ain't got those features on there, it's over. I'm just going to be honest. Because it ain't going to get that much buzz. Have to get these new school on there. It's like, oh, this Bow Wow album crazy. This is crazy. People be laughing. You listen to Bow Wow 2022? Heck yeah. Did you hear his latest album? Yeah, it's not. And I'm not saying get carried by features. No, that's not true. But you have to have these features on there in order for this to work. In order for you to create some buzz. Don't create controversy. You can't do that. You can't play around a little bit. But it has to be the right one, not the wrong. Because you have people listening to the wrong reasons and you just over here dissing nothing but your exes. Nah, don't diss none of them exes either. Not that Joey Davis girl, Travis or whatever her name is. Don't diss her. Do what Wayne did. Bring your daughter on track. Gotta release some music videos. Release at least one music video before the album comes out. Release at least one of them. Then release two or three of those music videos after the album. Promote it. You're not Eminem, you can't drop it overnight. You're not Kanye, you can't do that. You're not Drake. You're Bow Wow. People fell off the Bow Wow train in 2010. Now you're about to get them back on it. Promote. You're not dropping it. Do not promote it a week before because that's too late. 2 weeks before, you can do that, but it's pushing it. Promote it. Every chance you get, promote it. Even while you're in the studio, I'll be posting, hey, in the studio working on this album. Hide the features. But get those features on there because you got the money. We know you got the money. You're not broke like these people saying because you've been on these shows and you're getting a lot of money from behind the scenes that people don't know about. Gotta have some club music. You gotta have some R&B. Gotta have some that you talking your mess. Gotta have that lyricism, that heartfelt. Going to the bag, Lil Bow Wow stuff. Going to the early 2000s, like 2000, later early 2000s, before 2010s, 2009 Bow Wow. He go to the 2018, 2019 Bow Wow, mixtape, freestyle Bow Wow, heartfelt Bow Wow. Dip into those bags. Now everything has to be, oh, I don't like her, whoop-de-whoop, forget her because she did this. Nah, nobody's going to listen to it, and people going to trash it. Even though you talking some good stuff, if everything's by Pippin, I'm not saying Pippin's a bad producer because I would work with him. He's pretty good. But if everything's by Pippin, this not going nowhere. And you lucky if it actually does, because the buzz is not going to last. Your sales, your first week sales is not going to be that good. And you're going to be a laughingstock. If you're tired of being a laughingstock, do exactly what I tell you. This advice is perfect. I don't see no other reason why you won't do it. If you don't feature with Lil Baby or these new cats, get some OGs. You can't get hope. Actually, you can't get through JD. I know JD is cool with somebody over in Revolt. Get Kanye on the track. You can't get T.I. Get Chris Brown, get T-Pain. You have to have Breezy or T-Pain on there. If you have any R&B tracks and you don't have Breezy or T-Pain, get out of here. You gotta have those two. You gotta have Soulja Boy on there. There's no if, no. It's a must. You must. Any OGs, you must have Dbandz on there. And I'm not saying, oh, for each and every song you gotta have a feature. Like I said, you have enough room space, enough album space, enough breathing time for all your other tracks to just be you by yourself. You talk whatever you want. If you have a club song, you have a heartfelt song and stuff like that, Lil Baby's the guy. You can talk your ish and club song, bounce song, you want strippers up and down. I know you be at the clubs. We know that. Getting older, you gonna stop doing the club, you gonna go to the more classy clubs, but we know you like to turn up. That's your personality. DaBaby's the way. Make sure it's a hit. And if you had DaBaby on there, JD produce it. If JD isn't producing, don't get Pippin on there. No Pippin's your buddy. Don't get him on there. Go to DaBaby's producer. If you can't get DaBaby, get Fivio for it. It's not that hard. You have the money for it. You have the time. You have the connections. You have the name. You have the fame for it. Do it. Don't get Tiger. It does. Even if you do it, Tiger, I don't know how this is gonna be. If you get Blix, you're not Nas. So I don't know how that's gonna end up. You get Ty Dolla $ign, you're pushing it. It's good. Get YK Osiris, nobody's about to listen to that. Unless he's, but YK Osiris, you already know how he is. He ain't gonna pay you. You're gonna be in debt working with him. If you get Usher, I never heard Usher and Bow Wow track. That'll be dope. Usher's still a big name. He drop anything right now and gets 1 million views the first week. You get YoungBoy on there, you know them YoungBoy fans crazy on Instagram. I don't like his music, but you know his fans. They were, oh, YoungBoy Bow Wow. They were like YoungBoy and Bow Wow better. Hey, bro, you listen to that new Bow Wow song with Young? Oh, that was dope. Yeah. Hey, let's get back on the train. Oh, we want more music, but he gone. He retired. I'm gone, y'all. I gave y'all all I got. I'll drop a deluxe. But other than that, I'm out. That deluxe can be like 5 or 3 tracks. It don't matter with that. Chill. That's a lot of money. That's 21 or 23 tracks. If you have 10 tracks on there or 15, it's not going nowhere. Push 20 or 21. Make an album. I'm not talking about no mixtape, no short stuff. Take your time. You've been working all 2019, all 2020, all 2021. You know, music done changed. It's 2022 now. You gotta be good. Don't just throw Lil Baby. You don't go DJ Khaled mode. Throw Lil Baby and freaking Post Malone on a track. They don't make sense. Post Malone, Bow Wow featuring Post Malone and Lil Baby. That don't make sense at all. Get out of here. If you gonna get Post Malone, you better have a post. You better have some track. If you want to cause some controversy, you get Travis Scott. You know, talk about how y'all set things on fire. You know, people get trampled like Stampede. You want to cause some controversy? Get Fivio Foreign for the New York drill. Get Dirk if you want to talk smack. That's what Dirk is for. You get Dirk if you want to talk smack. Don't have Dirk singing on there. I don't want to hear Dirk singing on no Bow Wow track. He gonna be rapping. Make him diss Youngboy. If he don't diss Youngboy, scrap it out. If he ain't talking about nothing, if he's singing on there, he's harmonizing, get him out. I don't care how good the song is. I don't care how the beat is. Get him out. He ain't singing on here. Get Cardi on there. Playboy Cardi. I hate his music, but get Playboy Cardi on there. You can't afford it. Oh, where's this money gonna come? No, we know you got it. You're not broke like these people say you is. We know that. Get Future on there. Doesn't matter, man. When it comes to these female tracks, these exes, you know the Shade Room gonna talk, but that's the Shade Room. Nobody cares if you a man. You shouldn't be following the Shade Room. Shade Room for toxic women. Other than that, Bow, we know the Shade Room gonna eat it up, so you gonna have a lot of women listening to your album. They gonna hate you for it, but you gotta get the dudes involved too. So I said, add the baby on there. If Dirk not rapping and he harmonizing, get him out. You don't need that. Vivia Foreign, you need him. Them New York, those drill beats. Never heard Bow on a drill beat. If you have him and Polo G on the same track with you, man, it might be trending on YouTube. That's what I'm seeing. Don't go in the bag and get freaking Waka Flocka. I know y'all buddies. Don't get him. It doesn't make sense. Get the Brat. That's going to get a lot of views. And it has to be produced by JD, because you know she's not going to do it if Pippin's doing the beat. Do it by JD. Talk to JD. Get it done. If JD says do something one way, because it'll match his style and do great, do it. But if you want to do another way, make sure you consult with him and don't go behind his back and do it. Remember, where you at, babe? I'm only 5 minutes away. I just wanna, no. That was fire, man. That was the last fire Bow Wow track I heard. Extremely fire, like one of them bouncy tracks, you know. And then My Pain, when you talking about your life and stuff like that, that has to be on that album. If it's not on an album, that's fine, because a lot of people would have heard it. Don't get that song you dropped last week. Don't put that on there, bro. If it's on there, it's on there. But them, it's good. But if you and Soulja do a song, let Soulja Boy produce it. You can get Pippin that produce that. Actually, I would rather Pippin produce that beat with you and Soulja Boy on it. Other than that, if you take my criticism bad or any old type of way, then oh well. But I'm telling you this now. If you want your last album to blow, 21 plus songs on there. Gotta go out with a bang. Nothing about it. Not everything had to be about this Nexus, because nobody want to hear that. I'm telling you that. We gonna want to hear a few songs. You think about Shade Room, but you ain't thinking about the guys. All the dudes just laughing at it, Bow like he a laughing stock. Most of the women doing that now. So once that album come out and you just, oh, this is fire. Take your time on it. If you gotta release it at the end of 2022, leading to 2023, then do it. But I'm telling you, you take my advice and Dirk is singing on there, kick Dirk out that studio. I don't care if y'all gotta run the fade. No singing on here, you gonna be rapping. It does not make sense for Dirk to sing on a Bow Wow track, bro. I can see him singing on Drake or Kanye, but on a Bow Wow track, get out of here. I can use Chris Brown or Marion or T-Pain for that. You don't do that harmonizing. That's why I had Lil Baby. That's why you got Polo G. Now, if Lil Baby on a track, you gotta get Dirk on there then. If Dirk and you not alone, you gotta get Dirk and Lil Baby. Now, but Dirk is not harmonizing on that if Lil Baby's harmonizing. If you over here spitting bars and Dirk ain't, then he over there singing after your verse, nah, we gonna cut that. Get out of here. man, Bow Wow whoopie whoop, he whoop de whoop. Nah, don't come at me if you ain't coming young boy like that. Don't come at me. Better shut your mouth. That's all I gotta say, man. But if you don't take this advice, so be it. If your album flop, oh well, I don't want you. If you have nothing but pimping, produced tracks on there and it flops, I don't want you. But if it blows up and you prove me wrong, replay this. I don't give a crap if I'm clowning for it. But I already know how you gonna take this, because a lot of y'all celebrities, big people, like cutting things up, cutting words up, and don't listen to the full message. So that's it. All I gotta say. I'm out. Subscribe to D-Hayes Production. Let's get it.